Good afternoon, and there's music in the air in Sunnyvale. And I just want to let you know, number one, that if you come to hear a holiday concert, you're in the wrong place. We start singing our fall season. This is the last concert of our fall season, and we usually start like in the last part of September, and then October, November. And so kind of a little early to do a full Christmas holiday kind of thing. But we are going to do at least one song to get you in the spirit. But we do have a wonderful program for you today, and it's so nice to see a packed crowd here. Thank you all for coming. And many of you, there are quite a few here who have never heard the Valley Chorale before. Raise your hand, those who have never heard the Valley Chorale before. Well, welcome. And alumni, are there any alumni here? Stand up, those who are alumni.
Alumni.
Please stand. The big question is, what are you all doing in the audience? We need more singers all the time. Any of you that are singers and would love to join us, come see us or come see the director after, because we always can use more singers. And we have even serendipity singers. Where are you all at? Somewhere here?
All over the place.
Thank you. And there's Glenn here also. And a special thanks to Glenn, who since we were down a little bit in our tenor section, halfway through the season, he came and says, I'm going to come and help you sing. He comes all the way, lives in Merced, and he comes to do our Monday rehearsals and comes to sing. So thank you, Glenn, for all your efforts. And just want to give you just quickly a little bit of kind of a thing of what this particular group, the Valley Chorale, the mission is. Our mission basically is to go out in the community and go and sing and entertain, especially for those like seniors in retirement homes and all who have a difficulty getting out to see a kind of performance that we do. And as many of you who go to these places know, that a lot of them, they have entertainment which are like soloist and duet and some of the smaller, but they never get to really hear a group, even our size or larger group, to perform. And that's really what our mission is, to go out there. And in the typical year like 2017, with 2 6-month seasons, we probably have done anywhere from 800 to 1,000 total in all our audiences that we perform in per year. So that basically is the mission, and that's what all the singers here dedicate their time to do on Monday night, to go out. So any of you who have spouses or whatever else, you're wondering what we're doing on Monday nights, we're out here right in this room practicing all the time. And then there's people like myself and Dennis, some of the others here who have never seen a Monday night football game because we're always here rehearsing. So it is a dedication that we really appreciate from everyone. So thank you again for all of you coming. And first of all, I forgot to mention, if you have electronic devices, smartphones, or all, please turn them off, put them on vibrate, so it would not bother us during our performance here today. And just to remind you that we have some goodies and reception after, so please stay around so we can say hello to all of you. And again, thank you all for coming. And I think Kathy was the one that made this statement that if none of you ever came to this concert today, it would be just another dress rehearsal. So, and to have all of you like this come, well, I think will really motivate our singers here today as we do our final fall performance. Thank you again.
I would like to say just one more thing, and that is, for those in the audience who need to know, and you know who you are, we are changing the order of the performance. So we're going to do All Breathing Life, and then we're going to do When All Thy Mercies, and then we're going to do How Can I Keep From Singing, and Go Tell It. So you know who you are. Next piece, When All Thy Mercies, is an old hymn. Some of you may be familiar with it. My mother was a preacher's kid. Her dad was a pastor. And this hymn was his very favorite hymn. So she made this arrangement, and I hope that you will enjoy. For me, it's honoring my granddad, J.B. Vincent. Those in the audience that need to be up here, you need to get up here now. I have a second choir that I've been working with for 5 years now. It's called the Serendipity Choir. And these are some of the members of that group, and they have also learned this song, How Can I Keep and Go Tell It. So I've wanted them to come and sing it with us. That way I get to have a big choir. How Can I Keep from Singing is a shaker tune. And this is just one of, there are literally dozens of arrangements of this song. The words are absolutely perfect for singers. And how can I keep from singing? I can't. It's my life. So this is Joseph Martin's arrangement.
Above earth's broken
Go tell it. This is our Christmas nod. But there are some alumni out here of the chorale. If you can't stand to sit there and listen, come on up and sing. It is to sing that song. Thank you very much, Serendipity. Don't forget there's goodies. Later. This is one of those songs that we always like to put in a swing or song from early days of the last century. Can you believe that? Tenderly.
Tenderly.
Okay, enjoying the music so far? Yeah. Well, for those who have been here for a concert before, you all know why I'm here. It's rock and roll time. 50s rock and roll, right? How many of you love rock and roll? It's kind of most of our times, right? And I won't tell you what the song is, but people have been looking at me before when I come in because I got these funny shoes on. Anyway, that's a hint anyway, but we're ready to go. Is my gentleman ready?
There's room in the aisles to dance.
And there's plenty of room to dance, and let's rock and roll. Gentlemen, are you ready?
We're ready.
Woo! Look at that. Look at these guys. Maestro. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. I'll do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. I'll do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. They do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. I'll do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoe, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. They do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Watch your feet, lay off of my shoes. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Well, if you didn't dance for that one, maybe you'll dance for this one. But I mean, you were dancing in your chairs. I could see it. Don't lie to me. Barn Dance has 7 different hoedown songs, all conglomerated. It's a mashup, what they call a mashup these days. See if you can count them all.
Just to watch the perches and the catfish play with their hands in their pockets and their pockets in their pants. The coochie coochie dance. Oh, turkey in the haystack, turkey in the haystack. Roll 'em up and twist 'em up behind, tuck a shawl and fiddle up a tune. Just fiddle up a tune. They're both familiar too. Call turkey in the straw. Sweet honeysuckle on the summer breeze. Away to Cripple Creek when I see. Cripple Creek's wide and Cripple Creek.
Going up Cripple Creek, going in a run. Going up Cripple Creek to have a little fun.
Going up Cripple Creek, going in a whirl. Going up Cripple Creek, see my girl. I got a gal at the head of the creek. Going up to see her about the middle of the week. Kisses on my lips, just as sweet as any wine. Wraps herself around me like a sweet potato pie.
Going up Cripple Creek, going in a run. Going up Cripple Creek to have a little fun.
Going up Cripple Creek, going in a whirl. Going up Cripple Creek to see my girl.
Did you ever see a muskrat Sally and dragging his slick tail through the sand, picking his banjo and raisins? And did you ever see a muskrat Sally Ann?
Ever see a muskrat Sally, Sally? Ever see a muskrat Sally Ann?
Flies in the buttermilk chute, fly shoo. Flies in the buttermilk chute, fly shoo. Flies in the buttermilk chute, fly shoo. Skip to my loo, my darling.
I lost my partner.
What do you do?
I lost my partner.
What do you do?
I lost my partner.
What do you do?
Skip to my loo, my darling.
Get on the way.
Come out tonight, won't you come out tonight, won't you come out tonight?
Get on the
Oh, gal, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the
way. Eat
moon?
your supper. Skip on my day. Skip on my day. Skip to my loo, my darling.
And dance by the light of the moon. There's gonna be a Bart dance.
Okay, we'll be back. Don't go away.
Thank you. Again, thank you all for coming. I think Art did a great job of explaining the mission of the Valley Chorale, but there's one thing that he forgot to mention. We are a nonprofit arts organization, and we survive on very little, mostly just to rent this building and et cetera. There is a box over there. If you'd care to share a little more than the cost of your ticket, we'd appreciate it. And don't forget, we have lots of goodies back there for after the show. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Steve. Well, let's try this one. Thank you. That's better. Thank you, Steve. It's, you know, you forgot to introduce me. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to introduce myself. I'm Franz Onsinger. Thank you, thank you. And I see Tia back there. Tia, I haven't seen you in a long, long time, so talk to me afterwards. So great to have so many people here today. It's great to, and fun to have that big choir with the Serendipity people. So that's fantastic. So you're probably wondering, what am I going to play here? I'm going to play some piano to give the choir a break and give them a chance to change into costumes. And this year, I'm doing a little bit of Mozart. Mozart was born in Salzburg, Austria, very close to where I was born. I was born in Innsbruck, Austria, just about 100 miles away. And about 200 years ago, actually 250 years ago. long time ago. Anyway, so Mozart wrote, I'm gonna do a couple things by Mozart. First, I'm gonna do some variations on a children's song. Now, let me get the words to this song. So, you know this song as the alphabet song, you know, A, B, C, D, you know that one? And also Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, yeah, same melody. But that song goes back to France. It was a children's song in France about 1760, about when Mozart was 5 years old. And I'm going to read you the words for that children's song, translated from the French. Oh, shall I tell you, Mommy, what is tormenting me? Daddy wants me to reason like a grown-up person. Me, I say that candy is worth more than reasoning. So, I see some kids here who agree with that. Okay, now why am I playing this song? Well, this was a popular Christmas song when in Austria and Germany, where I grew up, because about 100 years later, after Mozart passed away, somebody put some words to it in German, and the title of that song, says it's the fourth lyrics for that same song, is Morgen kommt der Weihnachtsmann, which means tomorrow comes the Christmas man, or Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, and I have here the German lyrics. If you're interested, you can, and if you know German, you can read the words. I'm not gonna translate them. It's about time I played some piano. So here's the Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star variations by Mozart. Thank you. I think the choir needs a little bit more time, so I'm going to play. Kathy's saying, stretch, stretch. I'm going to play one of my favorite pieces, the Rondo alla Turca, is from one of the Mozart sonatas. So let me tell you a little story, just to stretch a little bit more. So when I was 12 years old, my family moved to South Bend, Indiana for 2 years. And I didn't have any piano lessons, but I did have a piano. And so I brought along my Mozart sonatas, which I didn't know how to play because they were too hard. And I sort of taught myself how to play them, not very well, I might add, but I tried. And that's why I'm here today, because of that, I became a very good I'm a very good sight reader. I can sight read sheet music easily because that's all I did for 2 years. I sight read things, including all the Mozart sonatas. And this what I'm going to play is the last movement of the Turkish Rondo by Mozart.
Yes. We are on our way back in, as you see, as he led on to. Thank you, Franz, by the way, for the intermission. I appreciate it. We're back. We're going to be doing our musical. Well, we did the musical. It's all musical. We're doing our Broadway musical section. But different than previous years and more like last year, instead of doing one musical, we're doing about half a dozen musicals with a variety of songs from each one. So, and we've kind of thinly, very, very thinly strung them together with a very thin plot line. So we'll see. So I hope you enjoy. We'll be singing a couple songs from Porgy and Bess.
And one of our favorite love songs, Till There Was You, from The Music Man.
And then we have Lola, the Devil's Assistant, with a song from Damn Yankees.
Followed by 2 songs from My Fair Lady.
And let's not forget those bumbling policemen from The Pirates of Penzance. But first, we're going to start with one of my favorite musicals, Oliver. Oh, hey, you got my hat.
No, I thought you were going to be Oliver.
I'm wearing a dress. I'm wearing a dress this time.
I'm wearing a beard.
Oh.
Oliver's like 10. Well,
Who cares?
whatever. I'll be Oliver. Oliver the old years.
Okay, Cockney, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, look! Everybody's coming in! Yoo-hoo! Hey, everybody! Are you coming in? Oh, there they are! Hey, you know what? This might be the best time to introduce you to all me friends.
Who
need anything.
Thank you.
But I'm warning you, we don't have much.
Sharing is nice and everything, but when you ain't got nothing, sharing don't really amount to much.
Oh, come on. You just think you got nothing. You know, you gotta learn how to, appreciate the nothing that you got.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got no car, got no mule, I got no misery. The folks with plenty of plenty got a lock on the door. Brings a sunny door, out there making more. What for?
I got the lock on the door, that's the way to be. Can't steal a rug from the floor, that's okay with me, 'cause the things that I prize like the stars in the skies are free.
Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, got my soul, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my gal, got my gal, got my Lord, got my Lord, got my soul. Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got the sun, got the moon, I got the deep blue sea. The folks with plenty of plenty got to pray all the day. Seems that plenty sure got to pray how to keep the devil away. Away.
I ain't read about hell till the time arrives. Never worry as long as I'm well. Never want to strive to be good, to be bad. What the hell? I am glad I'm alive.
Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, got my soul, got heaven the whole day long. No use complaining. Got my gal, got my gal, got my Lord, got my Lord, got my soul.
It ain't necessarily so.
It ain't necessarily so.
The things that you're liable to read in the Bible, it ain't necessarily so. Little David was small, but oh my.
Little David was small, but oh my.
He fought big Goliath, who lay down and dieth. Little David was small, but oh my. Wadu, Zimbabwe,
Zimbabwe,
Hulu-wada,
Hulu-wada,
Scatty-wah,
Scatty-wah.
Oh, Jonah, he lived in a whale.
Oh, Jonah, he lived in a whale.
For he made his home in that fish's abdomen. Oh, Jonah, he lived in the whale. Methuselah lived 900 years.
Methuselah lived 900 years.
But who calls it living with no gallows given to no man what's 900 years. I'm preaching this sermon to show it ain't Nessa, ain't Nessa, ain't Nessa, ain't Nessa, ain't necessarily Which musical are we on?
The Music Man.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So I just need to talk these people into buying some stuff from us, and we're all set.
Yes, we are.
Step right up, folks, step right up. Get your band instruments and band uniforms. Finest in the land, or at least in River City.
I'll take one, sir.
Sure.
And I would like one as well.
Fantastic. Lola will take your orders. Oh, Miss Marian, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I almost didn't come. You know, it's hard for a girl to think very clearly under the spell of your salesmanship.
But surely, Miss Marian, you didn't think I was trying to sell you anything.
Oh, no. In fact, you've given me something. That's why I came.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you.
There were birds
wait just a minute. We had a deal.
Listen, Lola, I can't call on these people.
Little man, if Lola says you're doing it, then you're doing it.
Whatever Lola wants,
Lola wants,
Lola gets.
Lola gets a little man, little Lola wants you.
Make up your mind to have no regrets.
No regrets, recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through.
She'll always get
What
she'll aim for, and your heart and soul is what she came for. Whatever Lola wants,
What Lola wants is
Lola gets.
What Lola gets
Take up your
is
coat.
Don't you know you can't win?
You're no exception to the rule. She's irresistible, you fool. Give in. She'll always get what she'll aim for, and your heart and soul is what she came for. Whatever Lola wants,
What Lola wants is you.
Lola gets.
What Lola gets is you.
Don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. She's irresistible, you fool. Give in. Give in.
I don't know, Lola. I know we have a deal and everything, but I've grown rather fond of her. I've grown accustomed to her face. She always makes the day begin.
I've grown accustomed to the tune. She whistles night and moon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to her looks, accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her face.
I've grown accustomed to his face. He almost makes the day begin. I've gotten used to hear him say good morning every day. His thoughts, his woes, his highs, his lows are
Second nature to me now, like breathing out and breathing in. I'm very grateful she's a manhood that's so easy to forget, rather like a habit one can always break. And yet I've grown accustomed to the trace of something in the air, accustomed to her face. the bells are gonna chime. Blow out the stopper, let's have a whopper, and get me to the church on time.
I'm gonna be there in the
Ding dong, dressed up and looking in my prime.
girls come and
Kiss me,
show how you miss him.
Miss me, get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, go up the floor. If I am whistling, the opera door. Or I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, but don't lose the compass, and get me to the church. Get me to the church. For goodness sake, get me to the church.
Gilbert and Sullivan have entertained us for more than a century. So we would like to do just a little bit of Pirates of Penzance. And there are three things that are important in this musical, and that is pirates, of course, none of which you'll see tonight. Maidens, none of which you'll see tonight. But bobbies, the constabulary. These two songs are about coppers.
When a fellow's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man's.
Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary
duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, or listen to the merry village chime.
When the coster's finished jumping on his father, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one.
When the drunkard shows no sign of where the drink went, he nobly bids all alcohol farewell. When the juvenile delinquent to the clink went, he hung his mother's picture in his cell.
When the card sharp's finished wiping out his brother, he buys a little rattle for his son. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When constabulary duty's to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
All right, men, move out.
When the foeman bears his steel, we uncomfortable feel, and we find the wisest thing is to slap our chests and sing. For when threatened with the mute, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. Go, ye heroes, go to glory. Go, ye die in combat glory. Ye shall live in song and story. Go to immortality. Go to death and go to slaughter. Die at every Cornish daughter with the tears of rage and water. Go, ye heroes, go and die. Lord, to us it's evident ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. These intentions are well meant. Ta-rum, ta-rum. Such expressions don't appear. Ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. Calculated meant to cheer. Ta-rum, ta-rum. We were going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. When the foeman bears his steel, ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. Comfortable feel, ta-rum, ta-rum. And we find the wisest thing, ta-rum, 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 ta-rum. To slap our chests and say, ta-rum, ta-rum. Go to death and go to slaughter. Ta-rum, and your heart is in your boots, ta-rum, ta-rum. There is nothing breaks around like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Heroes go to immortality. Go, ye heroes, go to immortality. Go, ye die in combat glory. Ye shall live in song and story. Ta-rum, 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 ta-rum.
So you don't get out so easy. Before you can eat, you have to sing. And then you can eat, okay? So those of you who have alumni, you know this song. You're welcome to, are we gonna come down and surround folks? Just kind of split up and come down. We didn't practice this, by the way. We have new personal risers up here. The sad story is our trailer was stolen. which had in it lots of sound equipment and our risers. So, Kirsten, her husband, where's husband? Where's husband? I can't see him. Okay, there he is, thank you. And husband, and various ones in the chorale, made these personal risers that we are now standing on so that we could have a little bit of levels for ourselves here, and it's more fun to sing that way. Anyway, where was I? Oh, you're going to sing. I'm gonna sing. You're the only one that remembers that, Mary Alice.
I'm really old.
We sing Joy to the World, but not the one from Christmas, which would be very appropriate now, but the one that Jeremiah and his bullfrog used to sing. And it goes like this. 2, 3, 4. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Again. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world. Children, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. One more time. One more time. Joy to the world. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy.